For all your t-shirt needs, check out TeePublic's Killer Selection. Follow the link in the description. Hey, what's up, people? Pizzal here, and today I want to talk to you guys about 2017's The Transfiguration. And The Transfiguration is about a lonely, alienated young man living in the inner cities of New York, and when he is not being bullied by his classmates or tormented by the violent gang that basically runs the apartment complex where he lives, Milo is out at night stalking and killing people and drinking their blood because he thinks he is a vampire. Enter the abused and self-abusive Sophie into the picture, who lives in Milo's building, and the two of them soon strike up a very awkward yet sweet romance that begins to blur the line between this fantasy world that Milo has created for himself, in which he is a vampire. And before anyone says, well, that sounds a lot like Martin, or that sounds a lot like Let the Right One In, writer-director Michael O'Shea clearly was inspired by both of those films. However, he's smart enough to make Milo a very self-aware, a very studious vampire, in that he's studied a lot of vampire lore as well as vampire fiction. He actually references Martin in the film. He actually references Let the Right One In, as well as Near Dark, Nosferatu, The Lost Boys, a lot of great vampire movies. And even though I kind of balk at wanting to call The Transfiguration a straight-up horror movie, even though it's certainly horrific at times because Milo brutally kills several people in the movie and then drinks their blood. And of course, the subject matter of the film is just overall brutal as well. Really, at the heart of The Transfiguration are themes of alienation, of isolation, of childhood trauma, of childhood tragedy. The movie runs so much deeper than just being a horror movie or about a kid who thinks he is a vampire. As a matter of fact, I was explaining the movie to my girlfriend just last night, and after I'd finished, she paused for a second. She went, wow, that sounds really sad. And I explained the whole sad thing to her with a big grin on my face. And I said, yeah, it is sad, but sad in a really beautiful and moving way. And at the heart of The Transfiguration is a great, understated performance from a young actor named Eric Ruffin, who plays Milo. He is so seemingly aloof, yet at the same time just absolutely pinpoint focused and all-encompassed in being a vampire. He's created these extensive, detailed notes about being a vampire and about, you know, his hunting rules and things of that nature. And also the relationship between Milo and Sophie. And Sophie is played by a young actress named Chloe Levine, and she delivers a phenomenal performance as well. That relationship is really the heart of the film, and it's such a, again, just a beautiful and poignant relationship that the two of them strike up. I'm just going to cut to the heart of the matter here. I loved The Transfiguration. This is a great movie. This is one of the best movies that I saw all year. This is one of the best movies I've seen in a while. I cannot recommend The Transfiguration high enough. This is a incredibly moving and powerful film. It's sad, but it's sad in such a poignant and beautiful way. And my hat is off to writer-director Michael O'Shea, because he does so much with so little. There's an amazing sequence toward the end of the film between Milo and his older brother. And his older brother, it's basically just the two of them together. Their parents have passed away, and the brother spends Well, the brother spends the entirety of the movie on the couch watching television, just kind of in a daze. He's not really there for Milo very much. Their conversations are pretty much, hey, did you buy milk? No. Did you pay the internet bill? No. That's pretty much it. Yet at the end of the film, or toward the end of the film, the two of them have a dialogue exchange, which is no more than just a few very spare sentences, but it sums up their relationship and why it is the way that it is. Yet at the same time, there is still a lot of love there. And again, the relationship between Milo and Sophie in this film, and that whole arc, is phenomenal. Michael O'Shea also does a phenomenal job, and this is also thanks to the performance of Eric Ruffin. We see Milo, the young man, kill a handful of people in the film very brutally, yet at the same time, you can't not feel for this character and like this character and even kind of root for this character, particularly the more you learn about his backstory and the more you see where the world that he lives in. And it's a fascinating character study. It's a moving film overall. It certainly has its horror elements. It's certainly a brutal film. And I cannot recommend it any higher. At the end of this movie, I was just chilled and moved. Incredibly powerful film. I cannot recommend it any higher. Go watch The Transfiguration. Seek it out. Watch it. I definitely think that you will enjoy it. As I said, one of the best movies of this year, in my opinion, at least that I saw, and one of the best movies that I've seen, period, in quite some time. Go check out The Transfiguration. If you've seen The Transfiguration, please let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments section below. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. They're also right around here. As always, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. Join the $1 a month club and help support my channel on Patreon. Thank you to my current patrons, Turi Delamore, Farron Sutton, Jeremiah Lambert, Derek Jana, Richard Mead, and Orc145626. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.